it's funny how you see things and you don't think of it vaguely. Okay, yeah, I saw this, but when it's something that you don't see all the time, then to me, that I always feel like those are signs, you know. Hello, welcome to Conversations with Neuvias. My name is Carol. Today we have the lovely March.
Hello.
Our topic today is surrounded with spirit animals and animal guides. So,
Yes.
yes, we thought this would be a very good one since people do know what they are or talk about them, but they don't know exactly maybe the difference of what a spirit animal is or what an animal guide is. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, I guess we could just start off with first what is a spirit animal? So, spirit animals just provide guidance and support, through your challenges and your opportunities and stuff like that. It's kind of helps you find who you are as a person, also, and so it kind of helps you with that, with your I guess your day to day personal life.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So do you think that spirit guide is one that you'll probably have one basic spirit guide animal, right?
Yes.
That's like always kind of like a guardian angel.
Oh, yes.
But then there are ones that just pass through your life and you'll notice them. And it's like topic of the week.
Oh yeah. No, I so agree with that, Marge. Because they are here to help us with your personal strengths, your weaknesses, your life lessons, and
Yeah,
just on your pretty much on your day to day.
right.
Yeah. So, um, let's jump into animal guides because they're two. Even though we're talking about both of them, they're two different entities altogether. So yeah. So animal guides are usually like mentors or allies and that you need to have in your world, like Marge was saying early. They're there for your personal, I guess, as well, but they kind of guide you on basic different or actually different things. So let's see. They, as March said earlier, they can be a lifelong companion that stays with you all the time through your personal life. It does appear in times of need and of course during things that might help you transition if you're going through something and something else comes through.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
there's a difference between just a spirit animal and a spirit guide.
yeah, or the spirit animal, yeah, and the animal guides. So yeah, there's
Okay.
only two different definitions of each of them when we're talking about them.
Okay.
'Cause I
Okay.
just assumed it was all the same thing.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, because I look at them a little. I mean, I guess for everybody, your definition, um, official definitions are kind of whatever.
Right.
But the general understanding of those things is probably kind of important, just so you have an idea of not necessarily what to call it,
Right.
but how it works in your life.
hmm No, yeah, I agree. They also, with your animal guide, Marge, too, they use them during spiritual, you're going through a spiritual journey, you're doing meditations or rituals. You can call in your animal guide to help you kind of get a little bit of clarity as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
um,
I'll ask for signs when I'm doing my meditation sometimes if I have something that I'm struggling with or challenged by. I'll ask for a spirit animal or send me an animal that'll give me some guidance on where I need to focus. And frequently, then you'll get something. You'll see something that you don't see very often,
mhm.
or just that catches your attention. Like yesterday morning, we had crows in the yard. First thing in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, there's crows. It was strange. There was one crow calling the others to the yard.
That's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, yeah. And you got today a new
Yeah. A new baby
companion.
kitten just approached me out of nowhere. I was telling Marge this earlier, and so it's funny how you see things and you don't think of it vaguely. Okay, yeah, I saw this, but when it's something that you don't see all the time, then to me, that I always feel like those are signs, you know,
Yep.
or something maybe to help you learn or help you overcome something. Animals just in general are a blessing in our world. Dogs, cats, any kind of animal out there. I think they play a huge, significant impact in our day to day lives as well as just around the world. Period. So
True. True.
yes. So, like you were saying, Marge, the animal guides and spirit guides do help us with self discovering and also reflecting on what we need to learn, and of course, it gives us a little bit of introspection as well.
True. Yeah.
Um, I will say, with animals as well, it's like an emotional support. They do have now emotional support animals as well.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, I brought cards today since we are on the topic, and Marge has cards today, so we're both gonna hit you with cards today. Mine are actually the animal tarot card, and then Marge has hers as well. So we'll pull a card since we are on the topic today of animals, guides, and spirits, and see what the tarot cards have to say. And of course, I believe Marge is utilizing the oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I'm pretty excited about this one.
Yeah, I love the animal guides and the messages you can get from spirit. It's tangible, right? You can see it, you can touch it, smell it. Sometimes you can really smell it if it's a skunk, but
Exactly. All right, let's see what I got first, Marge. So I got the moon, which is the
look at
link. I don't know if you can see it there.
the links.
Yes. And so this one says it's important to trust your intuition. Even if you're unsure of what's happening, all will be revealed soon, so worry is not necessary.
That
So
makes good sense.
yeah, so the good thing about this is the moon, it goes through the cycles. I think we're almost going into a new one slowly, but I think this card, Marge, is just saying that, trust your guidance, your intuition. If you are needing help in that direction, you could always call upon your spirit guide, or your animal guide, um,
Hmm.
kind of help you through that. Sometimes when you do call on these animals too, they'll show themselves to you, and that's your confirmation right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
So, do you want to pull one for on yours, Marge?
Sure. So mine's are actually it's called animal spirits, their knowledge card. So it talks about the animal spirits and it's really just an knowledge deck, but I use it like an oracle and I will shuffle around. I shuffle them this way because that way they're not upside down and all crazy, because otherwise they get crazy. And what I'll do with them is sometimes I'll just go and pull one. And it's funny, sometimes I'll actually look for one and that's the one that you cut to.
Yes.
So I cut to the elephant. Oh, look at the picture.
Oh, that's so pretty. I
They're
love the
pretty.
purples in there.
Mm-hmm. And it says it symbolizes strength, prosperity, fertility, and wisdom. Elephant is rich in lore and legend, and the white elephant being the most sacred. Elephant are venerated in India and Southeast Asia, where they're a symbol of royalty and fertility. Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom, prudence, and learning, is usually depicted having the body of a man and the head of an elephant. So that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
funny because the owl is one I picked earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because this time of year, I really hear the owls at night by my house. And the pictures are so pretty on these cards.
Oh my gosh, that owl is beautiful. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. It's like a hand watercolored.
Yeah.
The one thing too, Marge, I was gonna say is like when we talk about your spirit animals and your animal guides, is just also wanting. us to connect to nature. There's a lot more to just being in the four walls that we're always constantly in. And so,
Yeah.
sometimes it helps for you to connect to nature because that helps you find balance in your life as well.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
have a certain connection with butterflies, and I have ever since my sister passed away. And I just felt butterflies when she passed, and it's like interesting. And I didn't see any that week, but since her passing, whenever somebody in our family has passed, I've seen butterflies.
Oh my
And
God.
it's pretty cool because I actually went and bought before her funeral, went and bought a butterfly pin because I just figured she was free, you know,
Oh
she was just free.
yeah.
And the transformation that takes place when your body stops working and your spirit is let loose back into the ether is a beautiful thing.
Oh my God, yes. That's funny you should mention butterflies because every now and then you'll see those people that are getting married in the weddings, and a butterfly will appear because one of their parents has passed on, and that's just confirmation for them to say that yes, I'm here with you. And I see that a lot, and like it's funny because I was watching videos yesterday, and that happened to come across my feed with just different animals that would come into people's mostly during their wedding, and it was just the awesome. It was
That's neat.
awesome, yeah.
That's really neat.
But with that being said, animals do appear in our dreams. They, in the artwork, like Marge just showed us as well. And it's just kind of reminding us that about our personal goals and our life themes as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so
pretty cool.
it really is. So my thing, Marge, is how do people know if they have a spirit animal, or an animal guide? Because some people may not even know if they see, a turkey they see a turkey running by in while you're driving, or and then they see a turkey, fly up on a video, or they see, I'm just throwing that out there,
Yeah.
just trying to get you to focus and notice that, hey, I'm trying to get your attention about something.
Yeah, I think it's all about how you feel about the situation. Just like with angel numbers and signs and synchronicities, it's all about what's grabbing your attention. And the question is it grabbing your attention because you need to know and pay attention?
Mhm.
Probably.
Yep. Yep. And it's those instincts too, Marge, that kick in. If you're seeing a certain animal, like maybe you need to look it up on Google really quick and say, okay, what is this meaning? If you're
Yeah,
constantly seeing it, it's like a song when it plays over and over, you're constantly hearing it. So,
right.
it just may hold a significance for just you in that moment, or something like we were talking about earlier that you need to know.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's really, I mean, you just Google it. Everybody's got notes on there. But that's if you're not sure of it. If you sit and you feel the energy of that animal, you're going to know, not that particular animal, but necessarily, but it could be.
Yeah.
But in general, what do you think of when you think of a wolf? You think of teamwork, loyalty, strength.
Right. Yeah, definitely trust also.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, companionship, and they have their herd, or not their herd, but it's called. I guess it would be a
Pack.
herd.
They're pack.
Their
Yeah.
pack, yeah, their pack, and so they take care of each other, and so
And there's order.
yes, yes, you have the big the leader, and then the pack follows. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
And if you think of some of the birds of prey, eagles or hawks, they're very similar energy,
Hmm.
but it's their vision and their attention to detail. And what else? Clarity. That would give you clarity, right? So that
Hmm.
kind of thing would be like, okay. But if you may or may not have an animal guide, right, Carol?
Right, right, yeah.
They may just pop in and pay attention to this a little bit more
Yeah.
situations.
No, that's true, Mark. Even in your dreams, you might see that a specific animal that appears to you frequently in your dream, and you're like not getting it, and all of a sudden it's like I'm trying to get your message across to you, or you leading, you listening, or you understanding, they're just trying to give you some guidance on what you may need to know.
Right.
So yeah, that's so
So
that's
is a spirit guide the same as your totem? What some people call it your animal totem? It'd be the same, you
I
think?
would I would honestly I would think so because like sometimes I'm out of I love all kinds of animals, but there's specific ones that I just admire to
Yeah.
yeah, to the
Gravitate
extreme.
towards.
Absolutely. And I just feel that those are, like you said, my spirit guides, or my spirit totem, which are variations of it. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think if there's a specific one that you just gravitate towards, that's probably either one of your spirit guides or one of your animal guides. So
That makes sense.
yeah, I would think that's how that would work.
Yeah. Luckily, we will never ever know if we're right or not until we're not in the body anymore. So, but
I,
but you can use your intuition and your
uh-huh.
and general understanding with other people to kind of choose how you feel about this stuff. And the labels are not that important, just the understanding of how it all works together. Just a
Yeah,
general understanding because you're not going to get the whole thing. We're
that,
not made for that.
yeah. No, I agree. It's just those reoccurring symbols that come towards you,
Yeah.
like we're saying, if it's repeating, 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 there's probably something there that you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll pull another card, Marge, and see what else they have to tell us.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, somebody was there at my feet right now too. They woke up. They looked.
Uh-oh. And there goes your lights again, Carol. It's so funny. We were in this we talked for half an hour before we started recording, and the lights did not change until we started recording.
Oh my god, yeah, they're flickering. They
Mm,
are flickering, which is good.
it's good. That means we got a lot of energy going through the
Yeah,
conversation.
yes, spirits there with us, helping us, guide us through this. All right, I got for spring. Oh, the little beaver, they're so cute.
Aw,
Oh, it says otter. I'm sorry, I said beavers.
that's okay.
Um, it's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy rises from success in your career, the completion of a project, or a very happy home life.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cute card. Look,
I
I thought
love
it
that
was
card.
really, yeah.
I love
You know,
otters. They are so cute and
oh my
funny.
gosh. I love that they hold hands when they sleep so they
Yeah,
don't drift off
they don't
separately.
lose track of each other. It's
Yes,
really cool.
it is the coolest thing ever. That's such a beautiful card. So, time to relax, celebrate all that you have,
Yep.
and it's funny because we are getting ready to come into Thanksgiving. So, this is a very good card, I think, that
Be,
Source is
be
today.
thankful and enjoy the time you've got.
Yes. You want to pull on yours, Marge, and see what yours says?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I've been shuffling them the whole time we've been talking, so
Oh,
I
nice.
just keep playing with them. But let me put some intention into them instead of just the owl again.
Oh,
I guess it wants me to read it. It was
yeah.
right on top. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm reading it. The symbology of the owl is sexual energy, darkness, and liberation, according to this. Owl is a nocturnal bird associated with the moon and feminine energy. Lilith, the goddess of a Talmud and early Christian Gnosticism, is frequently represented as an owl. She was Adam's first wife before Eve and is known for having refused to assume a subordinate role in the marriage. Although she has traditionally been associated with dark sexual energy, she is a powerful and liberating feminine symbol. And to me, owls are about wisdom and and insights.
Yeah. When I think of owls, I think of them as being very knowledgeable as well. Because
Yeah.
you remember that commercial when we were growing up?
Tootsie Roll?
Yeah, the owl, the Tootsie Roll, and I just like, you look at an owl, you think, oh my God, they're so sophisticated and they're very, very intellect.
Yep. It's pretty cool. Well,
Yeah.
an owl and the Winnie the Pooh too. He was very smart and wise.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yep.
I was gonna say, so people y'all are really wanting to kind of get your guidance and stuff on either an animal spirit. You can also consult some practitioners that are spiritual because they can help, you give it a deeper understanding of what your spirit animal or guide can be as well.
Hmm.
Shaman are very good. I still have yet to meet a shaman. I would love to. I don't know if you've met one, Marge. I've never.
No. Mm-mm.
Spiritual guides, of course, and then just any practitioner that deals strictly with animals. They might can give you some counseling or something like that if you're in need of what we're talking about today.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is a curiosity too. Uh, to me, the intuition behind it is the biggest part of it because it's all personal.
Yes.
Everything we experience is personal to you.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And hopefully the information that we're giving y'all too, it kind of helps you like understand it a little bit more and gives you a little bit more clarity.
Yeah.
There's more to life than just, you know, bed of roses.
Right. Right.
I was gonna say, Marge, I wanted to pull another one. I know we still have a little bit of time with us, so
Yeah.
yeah. Since we're on a roll and we're talking,
Why not? I
yeah.
love that little otter though. I keep thinking of the otter that I saw because we have otters in this area in the rivers and stuff here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm in the mountains in North Carolina. And one day I was at the grocery store and they had this little um like ditch that went under the parking lot for draining when the floods come.
Yeah.
And there's an otter that had gotten out there and was running around the parking lot. People were trying to catch it. I said, leave it alone, let it go home. It knows where it is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty cute.
So this one is the Prince of Autumn, and it's funny that seahorse should show up because seahorses I feel like get
They're
unnoticed half the
amazing.
time because they're so small,
Yeah.
and I just it's interesting. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible.
Good advice.
Yeah, and this one means seahorses are very trustworthy, they're dedicated, they're very protective, and they're also funny. I
Huh.
didn't know that they were funny, but
I
yeah,
didn't know they were funny either.
yeah, every time I've gone to go out to like visit with my grandbabies, the aquariums or something, I admire the seahorses. They are just the most
It's
beautiful.
pretty amazing, right?
Oh my God, yeah, because you would think an animal this little, or I've seen some bigger ones too that look like they have like branches. They look like branches, but they're seahorses. I don't know if
Huh.
you've seen
I've
that.
never seen those.
They're
Uh-uh.
very beautiful and they're so just they're very intricate, which the way they look and the way that they flow. It was so interesting. But
Wow.
I've never seen a seahorse like that in all my years. But
That's neat. I'll have to
that
look that
one
up
was,
when we get off this.
yeah, it was so, oh my, it was just the most prettiest thing. But people don't talk about that much about seahorses. The people that I'm around don't really talk about seahorses. You talk about sharks or, you know, whales or orcas, but seahorses
Right.
very seldom. So I wouldn't mind having a seahorse as a spirit guide.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That
Yeah,
would be pretty cool. They are very dedicated critters too.
yes, and this one actually has a little king, or it's a king seahorse
I
actually.
see that crown on him.
Crown on his, yes. You
That
want,
is so neat.
isn't that Prince of Autumn? So I guess when this is talking about autumn, I guess these things might happen in autumn as well, or it may have already come, or it's in the making. So,
Hmm.
did you want to pull one for you, Marge, on your deck?
I could do that. I must have messed them up because I see some upside down. That's okay. This is the cow.
Oh, nice.
Interesting pictures, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really beautiful. I love the color schemes.
It's really neat. Susan Eleanor Boulette. Anyway, um, the cow says the symbology for the cow is fertility, purity, and divinity. The cow is among the most ancient sacred animals. In Egypt, a cow sculptured with a golden sun between its horns was paraded about in a nocturnal passion play depicted of the death of god Osiris, an annual event performed on the Egyptian All Souls Day. Oh, we just passed Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
The cow figure itself represented Isis, the wife of Osiris, who is in search of the body of her dead husband. Isis is the foremost Egyptian goddess and is associated with the abundance and fertility. Cow cults existed in Greco Roman cultures, and the beast is still sacred in India, where it's considered a being of great purity and fertility. In Hinduism, the bovine represented the female power in nature, whereby the earth itself is conceived as a cow, and all vegetation and food derives from its milking. Pretty cool. So this is Isa, Isis. It's not coming into focus very well. I think it's because, oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That's better. Try to see it under. Goodness sakes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think cows are very sacred. I know some cultures, just admire and adore cows.
Hmm.
I have them for neighbors. I really love them. They're the funniest thing. Also, cows are very, um,
Personalities.
oh my God, yes, and they're very sometimes can be mischievous. There's a where I live. There's a little mountain, and the cows will play on top of there, and they try to take each other off of the mountain, little
Oh, really?
mountain. Yeah, like a little, it's like a little mountain hill or something. But
Uh-huh.
and when I'm out there watching them, I think they're just the cutest thing. They're like trying to take over who's on top.
That's
And
cool.
so, yeah,
You
and
remember
then
playing King of the Mountain when you were a kid,
oh yeah,
pushing
yeah,
each other off the
exactly.
hill?
That's what these cows do. And then I always have a joke too, because when they moo. I'm always thinking they're trying to tell me to move. You need to move, move.
Move.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh my God. But yeah, cows are they're such a beautiful, innocent animal.
They are.
Yeah,
They really are.
I just love cows. But yeah, so talking about cow, if it's one of your animal guides, I think that they have a lot to offer somebody specifically in any situation that you're having to deal with in your life. So
Yeah.
like you said, they're very sacred, and sometimes if they're on your spirit animal totem, more power to you because they are there for good guidance and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do you think that when people, you'll hear people have these conversations, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be? Or sometimes they do, if you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be? To talk about your own personal traits. Have you ever thought about that for yourself with the animal?
Oh yeah, all the time. Well, not all the time, but every now and then I'll think like,
Yeah. What kind of animal would I be?
yeah. I personally love great whites. I am a huge fanatic of great whites. I love those animals, and I am determined, March, to get on my bucket list to go one of these days, go explore them in either in down in the water or on a boat. I think they're such a magnificent creature.
They are. They
Yeah.
really are.
Yeah.
Have you been swimming with the sharks before? You have, right?
Um, yeah, I have. I go when I'm visiting wherever, March. I try to hit the aquariums. I'm a first of all, I'm a water sign. I'm a huge water sign, but I'm also all about anything that has to deal with the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I have seen the smaller sharks. I was able to touch them, just like the stingrays and the starfish and all that, but they're very delicate, so you have to be careful with how you handle them. They're
Yeah.
but
Don't want
I
to hurt them.
yeah, I just find great whites just fascinating. And I don't know if it's because when I was growing up, Jaws was a huge thing, and I just fell in love with the shark back in the day. What about you, Marge? What's your favorite?
I'm not sure. I think probably the butterfly.
Yes.
Probably the butterfly.
Yeah, but butterflies are beautiful, cause especially if you see them, because it's like a
Mm-hmm.
metamorphosis,
Yeah,
rebirth, and
exactly.
yeah, regeneration, because they do regenerate. So
They do.
yeah, I know. I
They're
could.
just amazing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just so fast. I'm just fascinated with almost every animal, and sometimes I get so devastated when I see that, some of these animals are being tortured or killed, and oh, it just irks me. I wish I had superpowers or something,
Yeah.
telekinesis, and like stop doing that. I just, it's a shame because I know everything is with nature, it's recyclable.
Yeah.
Sometimes humans just do the worst to animals, and it's so devastating.
Yeah. It
So
is. It
it's very
makes me
important.
sad too when I
Yeah,
see stuff like that.
yeah. I sign so many petitions, Marge, when it comes to animals. Like I'm just an animal activist, I guess, and I just because they can't speak, so they can't fend for
Yeah.
themselves.
They can't vote.
No, no, they can't vote, and so I just yeah,
Yeah.
it
They need a voice. We have
yes,
to give them voice.
absolutely,
And that goes the same for Mother Earth. I mean, they support the earth as much as the earth supports them, just like us,
yes,
right? We should be
absolutely.
respectful of all of those things.
Yes, yeah. It's the small things, from a caterpillar, like you said, to a butterfly, to an earthworm. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
those are the greatest things, but just the little things,
Well,
just,
without them, we would be in a bit of trouble.
oh my gosh,
And the
yeah.
earthworms and the little grub things in the earth and the fungi,
Hmm.
the mycelium network. I mean, without that, we wouldn't have any of the foods we have. This earth wouldn't be as beautiful as it is and as supportive.
No. The only one I don't like is the mosquitoes.
Yeah, we still have to figure out why mosquitoes? Why?
Yeah, why are they here? Because if they love your blood, they will attack you. And some people, they don't bother them, but if they love that blood that you have, oh my God, they're
Yeah, I'm a mosquito magnet.
me too. And I'm just like, yeah. So I just, anyways, enough of that rambling, I
Yeah,
guess.
we'll have to ask about that one of these days.
Yeah.
Really meditate on it and say, okay, give me the scoop. What's the deal with the mosquitoes? Why? I know hummingbirds eat mosquitoes and dragonflies eat mosquitoes.
No, maybe that's why, so they can have something to grub on.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, I don't have anything else to add. Marge, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think not, I think we've covered everything. I want to remind everybody, if you think about when you see an animal and it catches your attention, really think about why it caught your attention and is there a message in it for you? May not be. Maybe it was just a beautiful thing to notice, but maybe there is.
Yeah. And or if you're needing confirmation too, you can say like, okay, give me a sign of me seeing a red bird today, and you'll
Yeah.
be surprised what that red bird comes into confirmation for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing something like that out there,
Yeah.
if you're needing some type of confirmation.
Yeah, when we go back into signs and synchronicities one of these days, we'll have another one of those just to remind people if you ask for confirmation and you're given that kind of a sign, it doesn't have to be a live bird. It could be a picture of that bird or an advertisement with that bird in it or any notification, any bringing it to your attention.
Yeah, even in a song, like somebody might sing about a red bird in the
Yeah,
song. You're like, whoa, that's my confirmation.
right.
Yeah, so. Well, my name is Carol. Thank you for joining us today on this lovely podcast. You can come in like at
www.neuvias.com if you check us out over there, or like, share, and subscribe for our podcast here. We hope we've been entertaining, and we hope that you've learned a little bit of something today.
absolutely, definitely good topic today, animal guides and spirit animals. So
Yes.
much love and light till next time. Take care.
Thanks. Love
Love
y'all.
you.